Okay, hello morons, it's Victor, King of the Morons, here with a breakdown, as promised on the Japanese, Give Me a Break Man channel, about the NHK Sekai no Ima video. This is just a educational video, so I'm going to go through this video very slowly. I'll leave a link to where you can see the actual video in the description, and I might play it a little bit in this video, we'll see. But first, let's go through the vocabulary. And you should take notes. I will leave all of this in the description so you can copy and paste. Now, just a little note. I prepared this a couple days ago, and then I left alone for a day for the reason to show you that I probably, some of the stuff, I think I looked up, I prepared for this. But let's see how much I remember as well. So this will be a kind of review. Now, I wrote the script, and I had Maggie-sensei check it for me. There were 3 mistakes, but they were minor, like where a period goes or something. Or there was one where I thought it was ga instead of ka. Let's go. Anyway, there are only two characters. There you have the main character, which is the muscular. And by the way, this video is just talking about language. I've already talked about what an offensive video this is on my Give Me a Break Man channel. If you want to check that out, you can go to youtube.com/Victor and you can watch that video there. It's pretty long, and I go into a lot of depth about racism in Japan. This video is just educational, so let's get to it. So here we have sutereotaipu. Now, I pronounce it slowly that way because it's important to pronounce it correctly in Japanese. If you say stereotype in Japanese, they're not going to get it. You got to go stereotype. No, this is the apostrophe S indicating ownership of the previous word. Kokujin. So, stereotypes black guy, basically, is what you're saying. Actually, not a guy. It could be a woman too. So koku, of course, is black. Jin is human, and this is the way we say black person in Japanese. So and I wrote it out in Romaji there for those of you who do not read hiragana. Just easier to reach more people. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you should write it all in hiragana," but Anyway, stereotype no kokujin. This is one of our main character, the main character, almost the main character. Yeah. There's one other character, which is the jiyuu, which is freedom. No, another apostrophe S. Jiyuu no, and this is megami, and this is a goddess. So let me just break this out a little bit so you can see it here. And this last kanji indicates statue, which is zo. So jiyuu no megami zo. Okay, Statue of Liberty. So the way it starts out is the video, the black man in a very deep Yakuza type voice says, oretachi ga okoru. Right? And I thought there was a period here, but apparently there isn't. It continues. Oretachi ga okoru sono haikei ni wa oretachi kokujin to hakujin no hinpu no kakusa ga arunda. Okay. So, ore is the casual way to say man. It is not the most polite way. The most polite way would be watashi, but most often in Japanese you don't need any. You don't refer to yourself. You just say the sentence without a subject. The highest level is watakushi, watashi, and then you have the male. Well, you have many ways. You can also say jibun, and if you're an old man, washi. For men, young boys will say boku. Older guys will say ore. And women will often say atashi, instead of watashi with a W. Anyway, so oretachi. Tachi means, in a simple explanation of tachi is, add tachi to most nouns and it makes most human or living nouns, like animals, and it makes it a plural, though it's not technically a plural, but it has the same function. So oretachi would be we, ga is the subject marker. Okoru, get angry. Sono, that. Haikei, background or reason or scenery. So the haikei is a scenery and the background, right? So basically this is more metaphorical, like the reasons for this, the background, the reasons behind this. Niwa is a pointer pointing to the previous word. So the reasons that we are getting angry, us, is Watashitachi kokujin. Okay. We blacks. Watashitachi kokujin to. And hakujin. Hakujin is, of course, Caucasians. No. Possessive marker. Apostrophe S. Hinpu. Hin is poverty. Pu is wealth. But if you break these out, little cultural note, little pronunciation note, I'm going to bring this up here. I'm going to use tangorin just to show you. If you put this in here, and you'll see it says wealth and poverty, and it says hinpu. If you break down the kanji, right? Hin is often pronounced hin or bin or mazushi, which means poverty. Pu, hinpu, but the actual word is usually pronounced fu. When you combine two kanjis, an F sound will often change to a B or P sound. So be careful. Hinpu. Okay, let's go back to that. Hinpu no kakusa. Kakusa is a gap between things. Ga, subject marker, arunda, there is. So there is, and da is just a strong. Da is a rough way to say no des, which is just an ending to make a statement. So basically, you're saying there is a gap between wealth. Well, hinpu is poverty and wealth. So just generally your wealth between whites and blacks. Yeah. There's no between. It just says there's a gap. I guess there's no between here, is there? Actually, there's no word that actually indicates between. It just says there is a gap of wealth. Whites and blacks, us blacks. Okay, and that's the background of why we are angry. 俺たちが怒るその背景には俺たち黒人の白人の貧富の格差があるんだ。Sousa is a rough way to say yeah. Sousa, yeah. Kokujin yori, blacks. So Sousa, yes. Blacks, more than blacks. Whites. Topic marker points to this. Average assets. Heikin de shisan no nanto. O refers, o is a particle that indicates what the verb will act on. So whatever precedes the o is the object of the sentence, of the verb. Nanto is an exclamation. It's like you're not gonna believe this following information. Basically, nanto, like an amazing. Nanabai. Nana, of course, is 7. I can't believe I just explained that. Bai means times. So 7 times mo. Mo here is a stressor like even. Motteirunda, have. Again, we have the nda, which means a statement. It has just been made. Nda. So they having 7 times, an amazing amount, 7 times of assets on average, whites do. More than blacks. Yeah. Okay. Sousa, kokujin yori hakujin wa heikin de shisan o nanto 7倍も持ってるんだ. Okay. Fu. It's just a sound you make. I don't think you really pronounce it that way, but let me see if I can find the actual video here. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's look at that.
Welcome to my channel.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. That's the actual... Where is the actual... Hold on. By the way, what you're seeing on screen now are... those are lessons that I do on Twitter. I've been doing them almost every day now. I just take a scene from a anime or a TV show and just look at the translation. What happened to that video? I can no longer see the video that I have, the NHK. Let me just look it up here. NHK. It can't be many. NHK Sekai no. Is that it? That's just a picture. Oh, here's the video. Okay, no, that's the video. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. So, sorry for that.
Let
me just jump through. Yeah. See? So he says, huh. But it's basically, that's the way you write in Japanese would be fun. But actually, it's more like a grunt. Huh. Soko ni yo. That's, soko ni yo. Like, soko means there, right? There's the what is it? No, kosodo, sorry. No, kosoa. I always forget how, I try to remember the shortening. Let me just explain what kosoa means, okay? Kosoa refers to a whole bunch of words that are related by basically, easy explanation, here, there, and over there. And the way you say that in Japanese would be, I'll do it in English. Koko, right? Soko and asoko. Okay, and there's many other examples of this, like kono, sono, and ano. And there's kochi, kochi, sochi, and achi, right? So there's a whole bunch of these, and they're all follow the same pattern. So we call them koso-a words. In this case, soko means there. Soko ni indicates at that point. So over there at that point, soko ni. Yeah, that's the point. Yo is just an exclamation. Shingata koronawirus. Of course, this is the COVID-19. The coronavirus in Japanese is called shingata koronawirus no ryukou da. Now, ryukou usually means something that's popular, like it's hayatte, something that's popular. But in this case, it means an epidemic. So the epidemic of the shin coronavirus. Now this, I thought this was a ga or something. I think this was the other. I told you there were 3 mistakes I originally made. This was one of those. Anyway, sono eikyo, that influence. Sono, there's another one. See, sono. There's sono, another koso-a. Sono eikyo wo, that influence. Okiku, in a large way. Oki is large. Okiku is the adverb. Okiku uketa no mo. Uketa is to receive. So that influence largely received by nomo, watashi, tachi, us, kokujin, black people. Nanda. Again, nandayo. Nandayo is also a stressor ending when you want it. It just adds emphasis to the end of a sentence. And it's a bit rough.
Soko ni yo! 新型コロナウイルスの流行だ。その影響を大きく受けたのも俺たち黒人なんだよ。
Okay. Kokujin nanda yo, right? I think I skipped over there. What happened? Where did it go? Yes. Okay, let's erase. Well, I'll leave this here because I'll put this in your notes below. Here, they're over there. Okay. So, yeah. So this is the explanation in English. And then on top of that, the COVID-19 virus epidemic. The people most affected have been us blacks. Na is a way to kind of call someone's attention. Like, hey, na, hitotsu kiku ga. I got a question for you. Like, hey buddy, I got a question for you. It's just calling his attention. Na, hitotsu kiku ka. Kiku is tricky in English. Kiku, and if you look it up, there are 2 different kanjis. This actually could be the wrong kanji. Technically, both are okay, but there's this kiku, which is, hold on. This kiku, well, there's a bunch of kikus actually, but this kiku means listen. I believe so. Better look that up. Listen to something. And this generally means ask, I believe. Now that I'm saying this, I think this is correct, but why don't we look it up just to make sure? If there's any, I don't know if there's any, to listen to ask, he says both. See, this doesn't give you a, I never heard, this just says heard. Oh, this says the opposite way, so I'm not sure. Kiku, let me see if we can do this. We'll learn together. Kiku no chigai. So this is how I would Google search this, by the way. Kiku to kiku no chigai. Let's see. Kiku no wa koe o kiku mimi ni kanji. Kotae. Kikoeru mono no naiyo no rikai shiyou to. Oh, so the first, really? So the first kiku is the simpler kiku, which I'll focus here. This kiku is just best to listen to something. This according to this Japanese explanation, says to hear and understand something. Like to actually like in English, watch and then see. Ah, I see. Okay. Anyway, maybe there's not much of a difference there. Let me see. Let me see if I can find some more. 聞くこと、聞くと書くことはあります。聞くの漢字は特別な意味があるように感じられますが、聞くの。Okay, so the first one has a special meaning. 聞くとの違いはどっちにあるのでしょうか? So other people asking, Japanese are asking the same question. 聞くと聞くの意味はそれぞれの違いを明らかにし、コミュニケーションの重要なと聞く力のポイントも解説します。合わせて聞くと聞くと考えはSo of course they're used differently depending on different words. Okay, so the first, I want to see if there's one just for asking a question. 質問する. I was right. So kiku, the first kanji is listen, hear, and I said backwards. Really? Okay, well, this says this is here, according to this, and this is listen to. But here's the thing. It's when you're doing this in conversation, kite means ask a question. Okay. Well, you know what? I know that. I know what we can do. Let's go to ALK and just type in ask a question and see what it says. And it uses the simpler kiku. So this is used for ask as well. Anyway, it sometimes says ask. It means ask sometimes if you're new to Japanese. So hitotsu kiku ga. I will ask you something. America dewa, in America. Dewa means indicating a place. Dewa. Shitsugyo, unemployment. Ka. This I thought was ga. Ka, or. Rodo means working. Jikan means hours, so working hours. O indicates what the verb will act on. Kezurareta means to be erased. So in this case, this is kind of a set phrase, which means working hours are scaled back. Kokujin, black people, wa, topic marker. Doredake, about. Irunda. Iru indicate it's like arimasu. It means it's used for people or living things, mostly people. So, watashi wa iru, I'm here. And keitai ga aru, it exists, right? So they both exist, but iru is used for people. So how many, and this is a dot question. You've been taught in basic Japanese that it's ka or no even, but sometimes just da, irunda. So intonation is the most important in every language. So about how many exist of black people who have had their working hours and unemployment, working hours scaled back, or have lost their jobs in America? Let me ask you. And the Statue of Liberty says, which means, I'm thinking about it. Then he answers, 45%. Again, don't say percent, you have to say percento. And then they start singing for some reason. I don't know why. It says, Konnani yokori. This is ikari. By the way, this is ikari. This is strange. It depends on the case. Sometimes it's okoru, but the ri there. Ri. When you have the ri, it indicates it's usually ikari. Okori. But we do say okorimono sometimes. So okorimono. Yeah, I guess the ikari as a subject. So the anger. This anger. Konnani ikari ga achikochi de. Achikochi means here and there, like kind of everywhere. De indicates where something is happening. Fukidashitanda. This is past tense. Means blasting. So it's kind of blasting everywhere. Yes. And this I translated as this anger is blowing up everywhere. Okay. So there's your there it is for you. I guess I'll play it down and I'll repeat after each one. Let me see.
Sono haikei ni wa.
Okay, hold on. Where's the
俺たちが怒るその背景には
Okay, let's go back and see the first part. Here it is. 俺たちが怒る Right. 俺たちが怒るその背景には Haikei. But you know what? We can't really hear the E. It's haikei. If you listen to that one more time.
には
Hold on.
その背景には
Haikei ni wa! Right? The next sentence is 俺たち黒人と白人の貧富の格差があるんだ。
俺たち黒人と白人の貧富の格差があるんだ。
And they spell it out right there. Notice how, well, I'm not going to comment on the video at all. We're just going to do, please go to Give Me a Break, man, if you want commentary on the video. Okay.
黒人より白人は平均で資産をなんと7倍も持っているんだ。
I like how he drags out the da. そうさ、黒人より白人は平均で資産をなんと7倍も持ってるんだ。Okay.
そこによ。
This is intonation's hard to. I don't feel comfortable with this kind of old man. I feel like it's old man intonation. そこによ. I kind of dragged it out like that.
新型コロナウイルスの流行だ。
Okay, and that's just saying the epidemic of the Shin coronavirus. 新型コロナウイルスの流行だ。
その影響を大きく受けたのも俺たち黒人なんだよ。
Okay, so Nandeo remembers a stressor. その影響を大きく受けたのも俺たち黒人なんだよ。I'm just doing this to help your ears. Hopefully you'll watch this again after this is done and practice your listening. Okay, なあ、一つ聞くが。Okay, let's go to that part. He's going to ask the Statue of Liberty now.
なあ、一つ聞くが。アメリカ。
No, notice the way he said "na" is just like a "na." Hey, like hey.
アメリカでは失業か労働時間を削られた黒人はどれだけいるんだ。
Notice he pauses at the "wa" there, right? Okay. アメリカでは失業か、労働時間を削られた黒人は、right, pauses there. どれだけいるんだ How many are there? What happened? You paused there. Okay. So, I don't know why they make a Statue of Liberty seem stupid, but...
45% だ。
See, パーセントだ。45%だ。
光が
Oh, I skipped.
こんな光があちこちで吹き出したんだ。
Okay, that's it. Anyway, I'll leave a link to where you can get the video, and you can do a Google search on how to download videos if you're into that, though. I'm not sure that's something I'm supposed to recommend. Okay, that's it. Hope you got something out of this video. Thanks for watching. More videos to come soon. I'm working on some other project that I meant to get up last week, but, you know. And again, all the notes will be in the description. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.